And you're going to slate for us?
Okay. My name is Jason Vaughn, and I'm reading this. Kaminowski, 32 of Wallendorf, Maryland, was returning from a bachelorette party aboard a charter bus when she tried to moon a passing car. Maryland State Trooper Kim Brooks noted the bus was traveling 55 miles an hour. When Kaminowski leaned against the emergency window, which gave way, sending her tumbling onto the highway. That's it. All right.
Second. Speak a little slower.
Mary Jo Klabowski of Wallendorf, Maryland, was returning from a bachelor party aboard a charter bus when she tried to moon a car. Maryland State Trooper Kim Brooks told the bus was traveling. Was traveling 55 miles an hour when Kaminowski leaned against the emergency window, which gave way, sending her tumbling into the highway.
Okay. Okay. Can you do that reading for me one more time, but make it more like a newscast?
Sure. Back in the book segment today, Tamara Jo Kaminowski, 32 of Wallendorf, Maryland, was returning from a bachelorette party aboard a chartered bus when she tried to moon a passing car. Maryland State Trooper Kim Brooks noted the bus was traveling 55 miles an hour when Kaminowski leaned against the emergency window, which gave way, sending her tumbling onto the highway, which is why she died.
Excellent. Okay, let's go down this line, and that means you're next. Oh, me? You will reach in and grab the paper.
I know where you're going.
Okay.
I did not know.
That's fast. Don't read it. Either one that you want to do. You know what a slate is, right?
Get my name.
You state your name, and please, when you state your name, be proud of your name. You know, so many people very few times do you say your whole name. Think about it. How often do you say your whole name? Very infrequently.
Right.
But if you have to practice it in front of a mirror, do that. But give your full name without going, for instance, my name is Karen Lee Bowden. But a lot of people say Karen Lee Bowden. They just want to get it out and get it over with. And what does that mean? That if the casting director and the people in the room can't figure out what your name is.
But you know what? They already know your name because you're already on the book. When you walk in, they go, "Oh, this is Nilissa Johnson," and you don't have to say.
But
they already know. They're going to say, "Do you have that look?"
Right. But
they're looking for that look when you walk in, basically.
Yeah, they are looking for your look, and they're looking for you to be magical.
Yeah.
Be brilliant.
Most people are.
But when they're sitting there screening the videotape, they don't necessarily have got the names next to them because you're supposed to slate it. That's why you slate it to the tape, is so that they know your name. And if you have an agent, you would slate your name and your agent. And then, okay. And then the roll.
So my agent, okay. Angelica, my name is Angelica Robles. My agent is George. I'm sorry, Angelica Grima. I'm a newlywed. I'm sorry. I keep going to my maiden name. Sorry.
That's wonderful. Let's try it again, please.
Okay. Hi, my name is Angelica Grima, and my agent is George Grima.
Okay.
Dr. Maurice Nelligan, one of Ireland's leading heart surgeons, blamed a successful campaign. It's my first time.
It's all right. You're doing great. You're doing great.
That's part of my acting.
And let me make a comment. And Angelica, part of this exercise is just to be confident in your reading and just read it. So you're doing great. Just read it.
Confident. Okay. Juanita Angelica Robles. Dr. Maurice Neligan, one of Ireland's leading heart surgeons, blamed the successful campaign by police to reduce drunk driving for a decrease in the number of organs available for emergency transplants.
Whoa.
Ouch.
That's a
Yeah, see, that's a good button. That was great.
That
But
was-
give it to me totally different.
Different.
Mm-hmm. You can choose a different.
Think of what you're saying and forget the audience. Forget anybody's here. Just think what you're actually reading there. Just forget everybody in front of you.
Okay. Can I focus on one individual?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay. So Dr.
What's that?
Morris Neg.
Oh, all right, mate. All right, I'm a professional. Sorry, man. I didn't realise it's full of amateurs.
So Dr. Maurice Neligan, one of Ireland's leading heart surgeons, well, he blamed the successful campaign by police to reduce drunk driving for a decrease in the number of organs available for emergency transplants. Can you believe that?
No, that's a good button and everything. Thank you.
All right, good job.
You did good.
Way to go, Angelica. Now I have to do it. The pressure is on. Come on, George.
Reach in and grab.
Go on.
Oh, get George.
Okay. I always have these strange names at the beginning.
Yeah. Stay for me, please.
My name is George Prima, and my agent is my beautiful wife, Angelica. Michael Balagas, Director of Communications for the leader of Canada's New Democratic Party, resigned after it was disclosed that he used a US company to produce a video criticizing Canadian government for exporting jobs to the United States. Balagas explained that he hired a Washington, D.C. firm to make $35,000 6-minute video because he believed that no Canadian company could do the job on short notice. Bah humbug. Good job. Go, George. I got through it anyway.
Oh, you did well. You did well. Now, give it a totally different take. Give it a different attitude, if you would.
Michael Balagas, Director of Communications for the leader of Canada's New Democratic Party, resigned after it was disclosed that he used a U.S. company to produce a video criticizing the Canadian government for exporting jobs to the United States. Balagas explained that he hired a Washington, D.C. firm to make the $35,000 6-minute video because he believed that no Canadian company could do the job on short notice. Probably true. Good, George.
Wasn't too bad, was it?
It was the beginning.
It was a good beginning. We shouldn't have gained.
You already went.
You already went.
Oh, that's right. Do it first.
Oh, really?
Your turn.
Put one up for me.
Nah, you forgot one.
Michelle says,
Now, if it's
merchants who open businesses.
okay,
What do I read?
or that one, whichever one.
Whatever. In the spring, that sounds better.
Okay.
1993, French Nepalese expedition.
You want to come and sit in your seat?
Absolutely.
Great. And if you would you please?
In the spring of 1993, a French Nepalese expedition scaled Mount Everest. Its mission was to pick up between 70 and 50 tons of trash led by hundreds of climbers since the 1950s, strewn around the mountain where ropes, tents, stoves, food, containers, and 20,000 empty oxygen bottles and about 20 corpses. Although the former head of the National Macau Mountaineer Association estimated the body count to be more than 100. The expedition collected what they could and sent it on sleds. You will excuse. Where it was then loaded onto yachts. We took it to an airfield where it is thrown away. The total cost of the mission was $1,740,000. Now who's going to pay for that bugger? Not me. God don't get money. And that's the end of the story.
I give it to you totally different.
And would you slate for us?
Okay.
First slate for us, and then give it whatever you want. I'd like you to be more angry.
Angry?
Yeah,
Yes,
this is a waste
definitely.
of money. Can you
I
imagine?
spent 3 weeks for angry. I just got over that. If you want that back, I don't know if I'm like, I just got over angry for the last 3 weeks. So I just come out with depression, but
Oh,
that's
I'm
fine.
sorry.
You got angry there. In the spring of 1993, a French Nepalese expedition scaled Mount Everest. Its mission was to pick up between 70 and 50 tons of trash locked by a load of hooligans, basically, because they didn't care about anyone else but them bleeding cells. Right? And since the 1950s, strewn around the mountain were ropes, tents, stoves, food containers, and 20,000 empty oxygen bottles, and 20 corpses. They're dead body, by the way. Although the former head of the Nepal Mountaineering Association estimated the body count to be more than 100. The expedition collected what they could and sent it on sleds to the base camp, where it was then loaded onto yaks. We took it to an airfield where it's flown away. The cost of the mission was $1,740,000, but are we talking about money here or lives? Isn't it more important to realise that these people lost their lives and we talking about money? Oh, I just forgot, we're in America. Good night.
This way, baby.
Your turn. You're thinking about sitting behind me. I don't see you. Oh, yeah, you do what you do this.
Come on.
Oh, no. No. In the chair.
Come on.
You can do this. You can. And can you say for us?
My name is Manishri, and I'm from Berkeley, California.
Okay.
Do I need to read the title of the?
No.
Okay. Oh gosh. Members of the 40-year-old trade group International Business Forum Industries Incorporated changed its name to the International Association Serving Forums. Information Management Systems, Automation, Printed Communications, Requirements of Business.
Okay. Now, isn't that can you imagine changing your name and making it twice as long? But it was so long in the beginning. Now, I want you to look at that and think that's the funniest story you ever heard in your life.
A 40-year-old trade group International Business Forums. I'll say. The industry incorporated changed its name to the International Associations.
And
Serving Forms, Information Management Systems, Automation, Printed Communications, and Requirements of Business.
I'm scared, was it? You did good.
Yep, you good.
Come on, Ed.
Come on down, Ed. No looking.
Come on, Ed.
You're going to do good. Give us a slate, please.
Edward Philip Washington III. I will be reading this passage.
But I love the way he says his name.
In Somerville, New Jersey, Sheriff's Cadet Robert Langenberg was suspended for 3 days without pay after officials said he used a disguised dummy to stand guard in his place at Somerset County Courthouse while he took a nap.
Totally different.
Somerset, New Jersey Sheriff's Cadet Robert Langenbeck was suspended for 3 days without pay after officials said he used a disguised dummy to stand guard in place in Somerset County Courthouse while he took a nap.
Works for me. I love the discuss.
Yeah, that was good. That was a good one.
Okay, Steve.
From ABC News. William Holyfield, he's only 35 years old. He checked into the downtown Hilton Hotel in Portland, Oregon, and paid cash for one night's lodging. He tried to pay for a second night stay. He was told the hotel was booked up second of a convention, and that his credit card has no good.
It's all
Discussions occur.
Okay. A different way.
From Portland, Oregon News, Mr. William Holyfield, 35 years old, he checked into the downtown hotel in Portland, Oregon, and paid cash for one night's lodging. He tried to pay for a second night stay, but was told the hotel was booked up because of convention and that his credit card was covered. ABC News, Portland, Oregon.
Object is to have fun with me.
Come on, JB.
Scary things. And we're a comforting group.
Yes.
No, I think it's this
I
one.
think that's called reading, right?
Hey, quit! Quit! Hey, hey! No, read cold read.
How on you, bro?
Ice cold read.
Aki,
Good smile.
you gonna give us your name?
Joe Anthony Brown.
Nice.
I like that.
Wasn't that nice?
Like velvet.
When the Colorado judge presiding over a murder trial declared John Peters Jr. an expert witness in aerosol chemical sprays in self-defense, the prosecutor handed Peters an aerosol bear repellent device for examination. Peters demonstrating how to hold the can of a bear guard when he hit the trigger twice. Sending the spray directly at the prosecutor. As the noxious odor spread, people ran coughing from the courtroom. After the trial reconvened in the other room an hour later, Judge ordered Peters' testimony stricken from the record.
Okay, give it to me totally different.
Joe Anthony Brown.
When a Colorado judge presiding over a murder trial declared John Peters Jr. an expert witness in aerosol chemical sprays, self-defense. The prosecutor handed Peters an aerosol bear repellent device for his examination. Peters was demonstrating how to hold the can, bear guard. When he hit the trigger twice, sending the spray directly at the prosecutor. As the noxious odor spread, People ran coughing the courtroom. After the trial reconvened in another room an hour later, the judge ordered Peter's testimony stricken from the record.
Sounds the wife at home.
Good job, baby. You did good.
Good job, man.
Come on, Eric.
Come on, Eric. There's lots and lots in there. Now check to make sure. I think that's it. And would you say for me, please?
Eric Nathaniel Garcia. Half Moon Bay, California School Board member Garrett Redmond proposed a ban on homework for students. Homework is burning students out terribly, he said. It interrupts family life. Now, I don't know about that, but
The no homework sounds good, doesn't it? You give it to me totally different. In fact, you're so excited about this, you can't wait to tell me about it.
Okay, well, Half Moon Bay, California School Board member Garrett Redmond proposed a ban on homework for students. Homework is burning students out terribly, he said. It interrupts family life.
And we have one more question.
Come on, Chris.
My name is Christopher Neal Klobeck, and I'm from Burbank, California. Britain's Ministry of Defense spent $189 million to build and equip a bomb-proof spy bunker beneath its Whitehall headquarters. In case of war, defense chiefs and other key personnel would take refuge there to combat forces. When the project was authorized in 1982, officials planned to house 40 to 50 key people. Wow, aren't they special? You
can't give it to me totally different. That was a good button, by the way.
Britain's Ministry of Defense spent $189 million to build and equip a bomb-proof spy bunker beneath its Whitehall headquarters. In case of war, the defense chiefs and other key personnel would take refuge there to command the forces. When the project was authorized in 1982, officials planned to house 40 to 50 key peon people that really make decisions from you-know-where.
Way to go, Chris.
That was good. Do you want to go?
Yeah, Danny, let's take it to the next thing.
All right. Woo! Nice job. Okay. So we have callbacks. For a lot of you guys are new, so we have more cold reading. This month and last month we're doing audition technique and training. So we're going to be working on your slates. That's how you present your name to the camera for later viewing. And we're working on close-ups, drawing the camera in by having realistic but low facial expression, not too much, but still powerful. Quick overview of what we've been learning. Interesting work you want to make choices, strong choices that are separate from the text, off the other person, and hard to achieve. These are desires and wants. The other layer that we're working with is always sense memory as well. And that is the key area that we're going to be focusing on for our callbacks is sense memory work. We're going to let you try out a second way using different immersions. So, who has not done I Can Be a Nice Cop yet? Raise your hand. I know Chris, you've done. Could I? George? Who is not. Who is not. And we'll do cold versions for this one. So we're going to start with cold. I don't know. Have you done this one yet?
I don't think Chris has.
I don't think Chris has.
I mean, I don't think Jason has.
Do you want to work on it?
Yeah, whatever you want. I'm available. Whatever you want me to do.
All right, very good. Can I get you two together?
Yeah.
Come on. All right.
That's awesome.
And it's cold. All right, so it's stone cold.
I'm freezing, mate.
All right, yeah. And we'll
Frozen.
and it's on camera.
Don't worry, mate. I'll warm you up.
Open up
Yeah.
the Bifrost.
So we're going to give you guys a chance to do it twice, but not right in a row, okay? So we're going to film your first try.